out. Um,
Oh God.
Hi. Initially, when I started out refereeing, building a team. At the time, I was working and I did take this serious. What I did after work, I actually stayed back. I was working at a college, so I stayed back, found a classroom, and sat down and did my calls and my texts, right? Um, and of course, invited persons to the call. And then after, I followed up with 3 ways. So I did follow the system, right? And it paid off within 2 months, although I was part-time, doing it part-time. With 2 months, I actually started earning, right? From the compensation plan from the company at that time. After we switched over to XFX, then I said, you know what? I've done the referral, it worked. Let me just try the trading now because it's something that I'm interested in. And I wanted to, learn that skill set for myself. And um, I am from banking background. So in Jamaica, I've worked with several of the banks there, mainly Scotiabank. And I am also a trained teacher. I have
The great thing to happen, right? Because
Uh, I've taught with U Open Campus, and here in Canada, I've worked with several of the banking institutions here, and I've also worked with a college here as well. So the same skill set, basically, banking and finance, as well as education, has still been my line of employment. And well, almost a year now. I am no longer with the job that I'm with, but I started to take trading a little bit more serious. It took some time because when I started, we didn't have the safety trade system. But once the safety trade system was with XFX, it took me maybe like the next month. After it came out the next month, I ensured that I got the safety trade system. And I saw how it had enhanced my trading. Before the safety trade system, the most I've earned, and I should say, just to be honest here, this is not a get rich quick, and I have lost in this market. But I know definitely knowledge and strategy and systems, that's the way to go, right? Without safety trade, the best I've made in like a week was 10,000. With safety trade, I've made that in a demo account, though. But what I was doing was studying the system, right? And then utilizing the strategies from our master trader. So you all know that XFX is the school of money. We our we basically educate persons in trading, right? And we have other components which we're going to look at, health and wellness, as well as we do have a travel aspects of the business as well, right? So after using safety trade system, I saw how my trading has been enhanced. And I can tell I'm going to show you my live account, a small live account that I have. And I can tell you right now what is happening is that maybe it's what is happening within the crypto world, but I'm not sure if it's happening to other persons that you could share your experience. But since last week, Friday, I noticed that they're saying they need to re-verify me, right? Where I need to submit my ID and they need to do a selfie. And they said, going forward, you won't have any restrictions on deposits and withdrawals, right? Everything would be all confirmed. This morning, no, I made $500 and I'll show you. And I did one 300 and I did one 200. And I noticed for the first one, need to do selfie. Saying, didn't you verify me? Why do I need to do selfie, right? So I ensured that I was looking very ugly, right? Because I didn't like doing the selfies, right? I said, why do you need to do the selfies? So they did the selfie for that one. Then the next, I did the 200. They said, need to do. I said, what the hell? So I did it just a while ago. It's the same person. It's not a robot here. Because they have seen that my trading has really been so consistent. Not only that, I actually because with the skill set here, you not only can trade forex, but you can trade almost anything, stocks, futures, because I was looking at a company and I wanted to just look at doing funded accounts. I know I'm not going to do it long, maybe 2 months, 3 months, because they're utilizing my skill set to help them to earn. So I decided to look at this company, Top Step, and I traded with them. I think I started, when did I started? Was it the 17th? Like they give you like 50,000 and you can only lose 2,000, right? I think it's 1,000 a day. And once you have gained, you should gain 3,000 on the account, and any day you should not lose a maximum of 1,000 and overall maximum of 2,000 you're lost, right? So I said, okay, let I try it. I've never really traded futures, but I realized it's the same thing, using the same skill set, right? So of course, I am more familiar with NAS 100. So I looked at the futures for, it's similar to the NAS, the EQ. It's mini NAS 100, right? So I said, okay, move in the same direction. Okay, let me look at this. Let me use the safety trade, right? And let me use the skill set from Gordon Clark. Definitely, if you are in Xtream and you haven't been looking at Gordon Clark recorded sessions, certainly you need to look at it. Get your book, take your notes, and use that. Not that you can't trade with the safety trade all by itself, but you definitely can enhance your profits, right? With Gordon Clark session. And hint, hint, Gordon Clark will be in Jamaica on December 1 to 3rd. So ensure that you're there just to meet him and ask all the questions. He's one of our master traders, and we have several other master traders, but he will be in Jamaica. So definitely utilize all the access that you have with him during that period. Ask him all the questions, get all the hints, right, to help you to enhance your trading, all the strategies, right? Help talk with him. He will definitely minimize it for you, whatever you need, right? Talk with him. All right, so just gonna show you a bit. Did I leave out anything? Think I've said it all, right? And guys, feel free to talk. You're certainly not talking to a robot here, right? So you don't even have to get any selfie here, right? All right, so Xtreamfx Global Academy. Of course, we're a school of money, and we are a global academy that teaches hands-on Forex education. We have 3 master traders now with different strategies, very knowledgeable, and definitely can help you with the financial literacy that you need to take on Forex world. And it's not only Forex, but every other instruments that can be traded on the trading view, right? We also have a blockchain master trader as well, crypto trader that practically gives you all the tools and knowledge that you have in understanding the crypto world, what is happening, what is going to happen in 2024, right? So that you can make some good decisions, right? We also have the else arm of Xtreamfx, and we have a lot of products that can help with your mental focus, your hydration, whether you need nutritional supplements or your gut health, right? And you'll have your own website you can purchase from yourself, as well as you can give your website to others so that they can purchase. And if you are doing the referral aspect, then there are points that will contribute to you earning. All right, so we do have the travel site as well. And because most times I want all the money and all the benefits, right? Let me show you the travel site, because the other day, this is not the travel site. Are you seeing the travel site? Not sure if you are. Are you seeing a change with the screen?
Yeah.
You're seeing?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. I the other day I was booking a flight, right? And because the date that when I checked this site, they didn't have any inventory. So I decided to just go on the Western site to book it, right? I didn't bother to check like any dates after. So I said, let me get it because I was about to book it and there was some issue with my card and I needed to call the bank and it's finished right there because something else came up, right? So I said I needed to book it quickly. So I went to WestJet and I actually booked my flight, right? So the flight is even right here. I can't even close it. I'm upset because it's 229, it's US, but when I booked it in Canadian, it's actually 400 and odd dollars, right? Via WestJet site, which when you convert this is going to be 300 and something, right? Or 200, not even 300. So I've really, I am beating myself that, oh my God, I could have saved this all on my own website, right? So this is a site that offers wholesale discount on flights, cruises, car rental, any transfers, any activities, hotel, resorts, right? Yeah, so certainly we are in that aspect of the business as well. So helping you to save on travel products. All right, so let us now get into the safety trade. Before I move into that, did we have any questions? There's something in the chat. No questions? Okay, Jacqueline said never. Oh, Paul, you have traded before. Awesome. Awesome. Do not hesitate, Paul. I can tell you very soon. I don't know if they started to do that to you, Paul. When you're doing withdrawal, do they ask you for like you have to do a selfie? No? I think I started to talk about the funded trader with Top Step. And yes, Friday, they actually approved me of as being one of their funded trader, right? Initially, I was saying, oh my God, it's going to be hard. It's futures. I'm not sure if I'm going to understand their system, but can I tell you, don't start thinking negative of things until you have tried it. So put away the negative thoughts, just give it your all and give it a go. And um, you may surprise yourself, right? Even with the safety trade system, when I just started out, it took me some time. You may not take as much time as I did just to understand the system because maybe I'm a little thorough sometimes, right? But persons have done it. I think maybe it took me about 5 months to fully understand it and even have developed like some other things for myself just to help me, right? Because everybody learns differently, but it's pretty simple. And I'm going to show you a simple color-coded system that can certainly help to enhance your trading. Right? Are you seeing my trading view?
No, not as yet.
Not yet. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. You're seeing my trading view now?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Let me look at SPX because once you have gotten the system, it's recommended that you start trading SPX. And let me just take off a few things here. I just use like other stuff based on the training just to enhance my move. But guess what? I use that. We also have a sniper tool, right? That helps you to make the right entries at the right time, right? So it is really beginner friendly, right? I think you just there are 4 rules to the sniper tool, right? You look if the blue line is up on one time frame as opposed to another time frame. You look if there is a buy or a sell and then something else, and then you take the trade, but not a lot. So if you don't want to do like any, you just want to get your profit, get in the market, get out, right? There's a cost to that, and I'll share that with you after looking at it, but it just depends on you, what works for you, depending on your lifestyle, right? Uh, so this is trading view. And all of these here are indicators that are added to your trading view, right? There's another indicator here. So you have 1, 2, ooh, yeah, I do like put a lot of markings, not really a lot, from the safety trade, but it depends on what works for you. But you don't have to do that, right? But I do it just for confirmation because I do have the knowledge, right? So you'll hear the developer saying you don't need anything else. But certainly if you have traded before, you're going to see that it really enhanced everything that you knew before, right? But if you don't, you're still good. It's better for you. You don't have to be thinking of, oh, did I know that, right? You don't have to be thinking of that. All you need to do is to know colors, right? And let me get the chart out. And because we want to focus on the colors here. So what are the two main colors that we're seeing here? Well, there is one here. This is really the blue line, which you'll know more about that as you get more detail with the safety trade. But what are the two main colors that we're seeing? I know we're not colorblind here.
Red and green.
Red and green. Awesome. Awesome. So for trading, green is buy and red is sell, right? So with the safety trade, we're looking for certain colors. So we have 1, 2, 3 areas here. We have another area here, and we have this area. So pretty simple. Once we have green, 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 and red and green, this is actually a what? Those who have the safety trade. Green, 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 red and green. This is a this is the buy stop, right? And the other thing that we look for is the arrow, right? Which you'll get more into that. And we also look for logo, which you'll get used to the logo as well, just to confirm your move, right? So we're looking for a buy here. So if we were supposed to, right here, we saw that there's a buy and look what happened, right? Green, 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 red, green. There is a buy. And it is estimated when you're just starting out, just to take 1 to 3 pips, right? I know if I move this up, if I'm gonna get the pip here, it's gonna bring all my markings back on. So from here to here, this is actually I'm on the 1 hour. This is 23 pips, and all it's recommended is about 1 to 3 pips. But of course, if you know what you're doing, you can take a little bit more. Sorry about that, people. I need to maneuver this to know how to take all of those off without losing it. All right, so that's a buy. Now, that's the 1 hour. We could go on another time frame just to look for a sell, because I know today we had some sell on the SPX. So what we're looking for is red, red, green, red, right? So let me go on the 15 minutes. Red, green, and there's a red coming right here. All right, so right here, I don't like how this one, yeah, not liking that. That's not giving me a good. All right, let me go on the 5 minutes. So that's how you'll be looking. And of course, you'll be looking at the end because all of these has already happened, right? So that's, but let me, so red, and we're looking for a green, right? Not seeing that. So right here, we're seeing red, green, and we need to see the other indicator at the top with red. That one I'm gonna show. So you definitely, sometimes we have to, manipulate the chart just to see what's happening, right? So the good thing is nothing hard where you have to be putting in codes and all of that. You just expound it, open it so you can see clearly what is happening, right? So here we had, you could open it so you can really see what's happening. So like right here, you have red, green, right? And then right here was red, but we didn't see the arrow, right? We didn't see the red arrow. And of course, the logo, we'll be looking at the logo too. So sometimes when you look at it, if you're not seeing all the things, then you'll definitely will get the rules so you know what you're looking for and exactly where to enter, what's the expected PIP, and you will get more information once you're in our academy with that. What's your take profit, how much you should take profit, and of course, what your stop loss. Your stop loss is used to protect your account, right? So once you're starting out, like getting the safety trade, you definitely will start with a demo account, which is really a monopoly account with the live market experience, right? If you haven't traded before. So you can get that experience of how the market moves and how the system works with the market, right? What's that mean right now? All right. What you also get a scanner. Not really get, but there's a cost to it, which we're going to look at that. The first month, it is discounted. So there's a scanner system that actually helps you to take the trade, to make the right trade. All right, so we'll be looking at the scanner system, right? So this is the hand grenade and the H&H, hand grenade and something, right? But what it does, this is part of the scanner. I'm gonna go back to show you the entire scanner because there's a lot of information that you get. But by looking at the scanner, especially
You can't see the camera.
You're not seeing it? Okay.
No.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So this scanner, which is the H&H, actually gives you the overall direction of the market based on the time frame, right? Whether it's buying or selling. So today we were getting mainly green, which states that it's mainly a buy market, but of course there may be a few sells that you'd have to look out for, right? So just gonna go back. So the scanner has stocks. It has crypto, it has the major forex pairs, it has metal, and it also have indexes, right? So if you go into these various sections, it will tell you, it will give you the trade, right? And it also have a key, and it will normally say safety trade alerts, right? So it gives you a lot of trade that you can take your one pick, build your account, right? And if you're experienced, you can take more, right? Where you don't have to mark up the chart, it's already giving you where to the trade to take. Is this a sell or is it a buy? And of course, when you're trading, you know that's all you need. Where to take it? Is it a sell? And is here it is saying new safety trade alert for me, right? So if it's new, it will give you this sign. If it has happened within 5 minutes, then it will give you the up and down arrow. And if it's older, then the arrow will be more stagnant, okay? And it gives you the various time frames, so you can look at it and you can take your trade, right? The sniper boom, once you have the sniper, you'll have an added indicator at the bottom of your trading view that helps you to decipher when to enter the trade. And this blue line, H&H, it really gives you an overall view of where the market is going for that particular day. Now we're going to look at prices, right? How much does it cost? Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing Xtreme Global Academy website?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so if we click into education, we can actually see the education packages. So a student can actually start within our program. It's $89. per month once they have their ID, right? You could be a Forex student only. That's 99 per month, where you actually, you get trade ideas, you get to be in classes with our master trader, right? They actually use the safety trade system as well, give further explanation, and of course, have other strategies to help you as a student, right? The Nadex and binary for mainly persons, that Nadex is acceptable as a for option trading. I know there is like Canada is not, it's not acceptable here, but definitely for US it actually works. So if you just want to do some short trades, right, then the Nadex would be good. We do have that package as well. So for the safety trade is actually $599 to enroll. This is a subscription for 1 year. So once you have paid that, you have subscribed, you have the system for 1 year, right? For the scanner that I showed you, it's $75 per month, but for the first month, you get a discount. So you won't actually, it's discounted in the $599, right? And then thereafter, you would have to pay the $75. If you decide, so it's still optional, if you decide that you want it, then you'll pay the $75 monthly for it. Okay. We do have the sniper. I think the sniper is not on this page, is it? The sniper is maybe not on this page, but the sniper is $150 for the month for that one, right? So if you're already trading and you just want to enhance your entries, the sniper would be good to get, right? It works with the safety trade. So you definitely would need the safety trade plus an add-on of the sniper to enhance your trade. And of course, you're not really in any contract. It will be good for you to keep it. But I mean, if you you can always opt out, right? So you're not locked into any contractual agreement. All right. Anything else that I'm missing? Any questions before I move on? Anything that you want me to go back through?
I have a question for you, Kamala. Thank you so much for what you're doing thus far. So with the sniper tool, do you need it with the scanner as well as the safety trade, or can you do you need all three, or is it if you cannot choose either one and or the other? So does it work in conjunction with both, or do you need, if you have the scanner, then you need the sniper?
They're all optional, but definitely once you have you need the safety trade to have the sniper.
Okay.
Dr. B, am I saying the right thing? Am I being truthful here? Am I missing something?
Could you say that one more time?
Okay, so my question was, okay, so the safety trade, yes, you do need that, but do you need both the scanner and the sniper? So should you choose to go with the sniper, do you also need the scanner, or you can have the safety trade with the sniper? Does that work together, or do you need to have the scanner and the sniper along with the safety trade?
All right. So, well, the sniper is an add-on to the safety trade system. So you have to have the safety trade system to get the scanner in the first place. And then the way we have it set up is that when you register for the safety trade product, the first month the scanner is included in that price. So you're really paying $524 for the technology and $75 for the scanner. So you get it's already bundled together. And then the second month, if you want to keep it, you simply keep paying an extra $75 for the scanner. But afterwards, you could choose to continue to use the scanner, which most of us do, or not. And then if you want to add the sniper to it, you can add the sniper to it at any stage.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Well, a little bit, because I just wanted to, so if I choose not to go with the scanner and I want to keep the sniper with the safety trade, will that work? That's the question. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. B. Appreciate it. Thanks for your question, Georgiana. All right. Any other questions? Is there something in the chat here? No other questions? All right, the next thing I just want to show you is just my small account to show you what's happening. I think I would have to stop sharing and then go back. What has been happening since last week and this week? So I had to do this trade locker for Osprey because Osprey is no longer on MT4, right? So this is the new trading. This is the web-based. They do have it on mobile, but I don't like the interface. I prefer this. And gotten used to this is like, I don't even want to use mobile anymore. But anyway, to each its own, right? All right, so since I started, I'm just gonna show you my sea of blue. And can I tell you, it wasn't all like this all the days of my trading life, right? So if I should look at the month, so I started this account with about 900 and something dollars, right? Over the month, you're seeing that my P&L is 1,144. I actually withdrew this 1,100, and to date, I still have a balance of $1,000, right? And those withdrawals, maybe gonna do a video on it. I've gotten them through my email transfers. In Canada, that's how we transfer funds through email. So those who are in Canada will be familiar with the email transfer. But what I did was to do a withdrawal from the broker itself, and then the broker actually send that withdrawal in Bitcoin. I have to send that Bitcoin to my Bitcoin account, and then I have to convert it back to, I have to sell back that Bitcoin, convert it back to, so a lot of conversion. And of course, that's how they make their money, right? In terms of the broker and those companies that does the conversion, the crypto company. So converted that from Bitcoin to Canadian, and then of course, send that Canadian to my Canadian account, right? So all these blues, I think that is why they have called for selfie, because I'm thinking they're saying, who is doing this trading? Because this is definitely different from how I used to trade. I definitely used to have more reds. And right here, which is more losses, right? Right here was when I just came over, right? And I didn't understand the system, and I had a trade going, and I said, okay, so it's a small, let me just, while I figure out the system, right? Because it wasn't a lot that was being traded, right? But I think I'm getting the hand of even the system and the safety trade, right? And I'm sure you'd love to see this in your bank account, right? You see the bank putting in $88, $65, $18, 180, 181, 127. How much of us have seen that in our bank account, right? So even for today, I've made more than this, but today I've made $509. When I convert this, this is like 700 and odd Canadian dollars, right? So I haven't seen that in my bank account. I haven't seen any bank depositing 700. It must be something that I've done, right? And this, of course, is something that I've done. I'm utilizing the system plus the knowledge. You don't really, but with the knowledge and with more capital, this 509 could be 5,000. This 5,000 could be 50,000. And this 50,000 could be 500,000. And of course, it goes on. I've seen a master trader that we had before that made $1 million in a day, right? And we're not hyping. It's not a hype. It's just showing you the reality. And just to be transparent, as I said before, it wasn't every day that I'm having this. These are the best in terms of consistency that I've had over the years. When I've been trading, I normally going to have a loss, right? With profits, but never has been so consistent. And it is because of the safety trade system, right? And the knowledge that I have that will, you know, I can take more than one pip because I understand I'm using certain strategies from the master trader embedded with the safety trade system, right? Of course, past profit does not guarantee future, but so far, I think with the safety trade, not only think, I know, with the strategies, I've been using Gordon Clark strategies. So if you're in Jamaica, do not miss that event, which is December 1 to 3rd. So you can actually grab him, talk with him, tell him to give you the strategy, right? Just get in here. But I'm sure he's going to give you a few strategies that can help you to enhance your trade with the safety trade as well. All right. Any other questions? There a question in the chat. Yes, the classes are recorded as well. So if you're not able to be in the class, and we normally have the New York session, the London session, and the Asian session. And we have one class per week, so we have 3 live sessions. And we also have 3 sessions on YouTube. The move of the day, I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. And we have opportunity calls Monday to Thursday for those who definitely want to refer. So if maybe you're saying you want to trade, but you want some money first, I would advise you definitely to refer, because this thing actually works. This company pays you for telling persons about our product offering, right? So get your friends and your family in and get that money, right? Earn that money. You could be earning from $500 to $1 million per month. And that could be used to start your trading account, and that could be used to help you to purchase the safety trade system and all other add-ons that you want, right? So we're definitely not saying you have to use your funds. Why not let the company pay you, right? Why not let the company pay you for your referrals? You already have been doing referral. You have referred your hairdresser, you have referred restaurants, and they're not paying you. This company actually will pay you for referring people, right? So why not benefit from that? Is there a question? Become a member? How does this question? Let me. Right. So definitely would say even if you do know about trading, right? It's good for you to start out by becoming a member. Get to know the community. This community is very supportive. We're helpful. We help to develop your leadership skills, personal development. We help with coaching. We help to build you as an individual, right? We help with communication. Very soon you'll be making presentation. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm learning from the best, right? So we help you to definitely develop. You'll be networking. Your friends and family will be very huge now. They say, oh, I know Bridget from Jamaica. I know Dr. Benjamin from US. He's a Jamaican too. I know Georgiana Collington from Canada. I know Kamala from Canada, even though we haven't met face to face. Definitely this will help to expand your network, right? And develop certain skills that you yourself may want to develop, right? So certainly encourage to be a part of the community. Start out as a student or an affiliate member, right? We are here to support you. We're here to help you. So you're not left by yourself. As long as you're coachable and teachable, we'll be able to help you and helping you to reach your goal, because this community it's made of love, right? Our theme is love, and what we want to see persons achieve their purpose, right? So we're here to help you to be earning that money to go for your dreams and goals, right? So at least you can say, you know what, I came to this community, and out of this community, I know I'm earning $500 and this has helped me to enhance my goal in becoming whatever it is that you want to become. At least it's that additional money where members of the community can actually help you once you are teachable and coachable, right? And you'll be developing a skill set that's going to last a lifetime. And as I've showed you before, it's not only trading, but we have travel. So whichever, wherever you see yourself, wherever you fit in, definitely get in where you fit in. I am certainly looking forward to meeting you, right? Looking forward to seeing you within this community, right? And looking forward to developing some of the skill sets together. Okay. And of course, who knows? You may even be a master trader trading me. When I look at your account, I said, what did you, is this you? When did you come in? Because I am looking for persons to supersede me. Is that you, right? Is that you? Or we're looking to help people to be me and to be better than me, right? So it just depends on you. What is it? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? What is it that you want to do, whether it be for yourself or for your family? All right, did we have any other questions? No, we don't. But certainly I would say to you, get back to the person that invited you to this call and see you around in this community. Thank you so much for your time and for your patience. Those who are traders, just get it. Just get it, right? Just get it and just see how it transforms your trading. And if it doesn't, I'll refund you. Just kidding. That's just kidding, okay? All right, for the boot camp, Bridget has put the link for the boot camp, the upcoming boot camp in Jamaica, December 2 to 3. Certainly, there's not a cost for you to register. There's a cost. It's $195 for the boot camp, but for registering, you don't have to pay yet. But certainly, there's a cost for the boot camp. You're getting a lot of nuggets. You're meeting an 8-figure master trader. I am nothing compared to this trader. You definitely need to meet him. And I'm like, this would be like, this is you're looking at 8-figure, right? So you certainly want to meet Gordon Clark. You certainly want to see the safety trade system even more, and also to network with a few key leaders that we have there in Jamaica and all over. Right now, we're in 50 countries. So I'm sure we're not only going to have Jamaicans in Jamaica, but other members will be coming out as well to the boot camp. All right, do we have any questions? Any other questions? $195 refreshments included over the 2 days, right? It's actually a value of USD 5,000. So you're getting a deal. You're getting a deal. You don't want to miss this event. Questions? No questions? All right, thank you so much for stopping by. It was my pleasure to meet a few of you, right? And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing you in this community. Get back to the person that actually invited you to this call, and see you around. See you all. Bye.
Thank you for your time. That was really good. Thank you.
Bye.
No,
excellent call. Oh my goodness. Fire. Yes, people, this is awesome.
All right, have a great night. Thank you so much. Have a great night, you all. Take care.